What is up? What is up? What is up? How's it going, everybody? Welcome to the stream. I was like thinking I wasn't gonna stream today. It's just been like it's been one of those weeks. It's been one of those weeks. Yesterday especially sucked. YouTube was being crappy. I couldn't get my uploads done fast enough with them. Their processing times are crappy. Like, nothing I was editing and putting together was working out. I woke up late. Wham, 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 wham. First world problems, right? First world problems. Why is my screen all dimmed out? Can you see my stuff? There you go. I know it's probably a flashbang for you guys. But yeah, I was thinking of not streaming today. Especially also because I spent all night working on that video that I posted today for my top of fall coming up. But I don't know. I feel like I need it. Every time I do a live stream, it's always like one of those things where I fire it up and I have a lot of fun. So hopefully this will be kind of a recuperating thing. Where's my chat? Where's my chat screen? Where's my chat screen? There it is. There it is. There it is. What's up, Tiago? Hope you're doing well. Hey, Ezekiel. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. But yes, in the description, I don't know if it's yelling at you guys yet. I finally got my affiliate link with Starforge. I applied for it quite a while back. I bought a Starforge PC, Farron version, 2 weeks ago, maybe 2.5 weeks ago. I'm still waiting for it to arrive. I'm getting afraid. I actually emailed them today going, there's not something wrong with my order, right? Because, I mean, I haven't bought something that expensive in a while, so I'm hoping that my bank was okay with them. I'm like, let me know if there's like a problem or something like that. I don't know. I still have some time on the estimate, so I'm going to be patient. But yeah, anyways, I ordered a Starforge PC. I was actually wanting to get one from them for a while now, mainly because I was debating building in my own PC, because I have to get one this year, because I need to for my write-offs. We're getting to that point now where I have to look at like what I've made and how much taxes are going to kill me, and order things in order for taxes not to kill me too much. And so I wanted to get a new PC because this one's kind of getting there. Gearless bought me that game Grand Blue, and it was like, I'm afraid of putting high settings. I'm getting to that point where I'm afraid of high settings in a video game, and it's not even a really high power video game. So I was looking at a new PC. I've built all of my PCs for a long time now. I've built a lot of them. Hope everything's doing okay. I'm doing good. A little bit stressed out and tired, but I wanted to stream to get my mind off of things, so I appreciate it. But yes, I was going to build my own, and I'm like, you know what? Speaking of which, I don't think I want the stress of building my own PC. So I looked at pre-builds, and Starforge seemed like, based on like Gamers Nexus and everybody else doing tested them, they looked really good. And then I seen the Farron PC, and I'm like, you got me. That thing looks so good. You guys got me. So gonna keep playing live. I mean, this game, yeah. I'm sorry. Did you want me to play rather than talk? I'm sorry. But no, I was looking at their builds, and I'm like, well, I want the freeware one, but I don't want the $2,100 one. I want to build my own or spec out my own based on that case. And then I found out like a couple weeks later, oh, Grand Blue, okay. Grand Blue. Maybe after this game I might go to that. Right now I'm thinking between like Wukong, Nier, and maybe more Grand Blue. It just doesn't seem like anybody cared to watch me play Grand Blue. Like, there is a side of me that I want to make sure that what I'm playing is things that people want to watch. Like, it seems like a lot of people enjoy watching Mushoku Tensei, and that's because we get to talk about Mushoku Tensei, and honestly, a lot of people on my channel subscribe to the channel like Mushoku Tensei, so that's why I've been keeping to this, even though a lot of people don't like the game. They like the Mushoku Tensei. But yeah, I might play it. It's a lot of fun. I think Grand Blue, that game is so freaking fun. I had a lot of fun playing it. I just think it's such a, compared to a lot of other things, it's not very well-known property. I just went in a circle, didn't I? I did. I just went in a circle. Hopefully I can finish this game today. Hey, what's up, Patches? Thanks for the bits. Hope you're doing well, man. Nier's dope. Yeah, I've been wanting to play for a long time. I've been obviously watching the show, and the show's like really, really good. So Adrian has been bugging me hell to play the game for the longest time. So I don't know. I kind of want to, once I get that PC, to play a game that will challenge it, because it's a beefy PC. And I haven't played a very high visual game in a long time. I think the last really high visual game I played was Elden Ring, and that was I wasn't on PC. The last really good visually pleasing video game I played on PC, I don't know. I don't even know. Probably Final Fantasy 14. That's not really that big. I mean, it could do some pretty stuff, but yeah, not quite the same thing. All right, I forgot my setup here. I'll probably, of course, cover. Gosh, is cover so far down the list now? Please. I wish this game could be updated to allow me to change the order of this crap. But anyways, yes. At the same time that I bought the PC, I went ahead and got an affiliate link with them. Once the Fairend PC comes in, I will definitely be doing a video on it. And yeah, if anybody likes what they see, they can check out the affiliate link. Support the channel too. Miss your episode reviews of Nier. Yeah. That's again, it's one of those little struggle things. It's like I enjoy this series. I like talking about it, but it doesn't seem like many people like to listen to me talk about it. Stream Elements. What are you even doing here? I fired you a long time ago, and you're just figuring out that I'm live streaming? You're late, and you're unwelcome, Stream Elements. Like random Stream Elements pops up. Streamlabs took over. The hell you been doing here? Jeez, dude. Oh, yeah, Andrew, another season of Roxy praying. Yeah, I gotta pray to keep my internet on. Oh, the internet's doing fine. It's the power that I'm afraid of. Some gusty winds outside right now. Where'd I get it from? The Fairend one? From Starforge. Links in the descriptions. Thanks, Stream Elements. Leave Stream Elements alone. I fired it a long time ago. Well, the reason why I went to Streamlabs over Stream Elements is that Streamlabs didn't like to combine my two streams together well. Like, maybe I'm just missing a button somewhere, but it doesn't combine things very well. So, Streamlabs took over. Well, I was actually going to do dual streaming through Streamlabs. Then I found out there was a plugin. Correction. So it's not their fault. It's better to go down. Okay. I should have healed Rejured. Yep. I should have healed him. Oh my gosh. Starforge is on Force nowadays. Yeah. I actually enjoy their live streams. I've been watching their... Well, one reason why I've been watching their live streams is because I'm waiting for them to see if they're waiting to build mine. Because I don't think they've really done any live builds of Fairend PCs. So there's like a side of me that kind of wanted to see if they're possibly just waiting to live stream my build. I didn't tell them to, but I'm assuming they can. Where was I going with this? But no, I think their chat on there is nice. It's been a long time since I've been in the IT field, and so it's kind of like chatting with my old friends. It's kind of like, it kind of reminds me back when I used to work on IT and, you know, being in the back room and working on benches and building PCs and fixing them and stuff like that. Get a little bit of nostalgia. Old man, you know, talks about nostalgia into the sky. At the clouds, whatever. Generate some cute Roxy AI art for us once you get the new computer. You're gonna use that GPU to generate some Roxy AI art. Oh my gosh. I don't know, I haven't really even dabbled in AI stuff in generation. I don't even know where to even begin with that. Like, which AI, do you guys use like an AI program and run it off the GPU? Let's go to Andrew. Just wanted to say I've been enjoying following along with your Jobless Reincarnation novel analysis, currently at volume 15. Nice, man. I'm glad you enjoy it, Jump. Hope you're doing well. Thank you for supporting the channel. I appreciate it. Abraham with the membership going on 7 months now. Thank you so much, Abraham. Appreciate the long-going support. Really do. Thank you for being a part of the community. Did I heal everybody? Yes. I keep forgetting that it puts it in a weird order. Use Stables Diffusion. Oh, the web UI. Oh man, screen is PC built. Back in my day, you used to actually have to set the master and slave on the hard drives because the main one was the master. You had to set the pins to master, and then the second one on the actual IDE guard. PC, the PC manufacturing companies dodged that bullet by changing the name from master and slave a long time ago. They're like, whew, glad we changed that to when we went to SATA. People be mad about PCs being racist. That was like an ongoing joke that we had for the longest time, was like, my gosh, could you imagine if they still had IDE and then had the whole pin system for master and slave? That we would be like hearing about how PCs are racist. Oh, that was good stuff. Old IT jokes. Man, I have so many stories from my IT days, dude. We had so much fun. Like, I think I've told this story on stream, or maybe I talked about it on the podcast before. We had this one time, this lady came in, brought her PC, and I didn't see her when she came in. I was just talking to the guy that was working on it. And she came in and she said all she said is that there was to check this PC if there's anything on it that might be incriminating. And so he's like not even sure what the heck she's talking about. And so he's just like browsing through the files, does a quick like image search, a video search on it, does some history search on it, ends up finding this little hidden folder like just off the main directory on the C drive. And it's this little hidden folder. It's just full of nudes. And yes, very explicit nudes. Like, they're doing something in it. A guy and a girl is doing something in it. So he calls her in, says, I found something. I want you to look at it. And she gets in there and he says, I found a whole bunch of images in there of a guy and a woman that doesn't look like you. And she's like, he said, I already put on a disc for you. She just took the disc and said, my lawyer thinks you can walk out the door. She didn't even want to see it. So I hope they were, I guess, possibly her husband with somebody else. I don't know. But it's like one of those, like I said, literally, no joke. She just took the CD, paid, and said, my lawyer thinks you walks out the door. She didn't even want to see them. So it's like, okay, I guess she got what she wanted. I guess she probably knew. I'm assuming she knew. But yeah, that particular guy, I don't know what it was about that particular coworker. He always got the weirdest jobs, the weirdest stuff. Like most of the weird stuff that I have is like an old lady that brings in her PC and it's not working really well. It's got a bunch of pop-ups, and she says that her nephew, or not her nephew, but her grandson used it at some point, and it's just full of fraud. It's totally obvious the grandson just went full-on prawn on their grandma's computer and got full up of like adware, and you don't want to say anything. Just the nicest little boy. Oh, you got a gifted membership. Abraham, thanks so much for the gifted membership. I appreciate it. I missed that, sorry. Got a shower before Worm. For Worm? You're going to Worm? Oh, work. Y'all take care. Take care, Adam. Thanks for dropping by. We know computers used to always have white cases. True. Oh, damn. Must have been my files. Was that your divorce? I'm sorry. I had nothing to do with it. I was not the one working on it. I would have done the same thing, though. It's not like I wouldn't have ratted you out. Sorry. Our jobs is not to dictate what the job is. We just provide the information. Yeah, there was a lot of computers back in the day that were all white. It was like, ugh. Like, especially like those just sprayed on white metal boxes. Used to cut the crap out of your hands. I hated it. And of course the fluorescents always dyed them. Hey, Ruffle. Hope you're doing well. This pig was very strong. Do you ever listen to r slash? There was a episode where a woman called into IT, complained that she couldn't find her Google Bing. Turned out she deleted her Chrome shortcut to Bing. She deleted it. She couldn't find her Google Bing? I'm confused. But yeah, I guess it makes sense. I guess it's confusing because it's a dumb question mark. No, I mean, it sucks because that was like my whole thing of why I got into IT initially. What the hell is with the lighting on the left side of the screen? Game being weird. Is that on your guys' end too? Or is that at my screen? I hope it's not my screen. No, it's in the game. Okay. Dude, I think my screen is about to die on me. It's freaking me out. No. It's just the game. Who cares if a glitch? No. The whole reason why I got into IT as a career when I got into it was because I love computers and I wanted to help people like enjoy computers. And so like I've said before on the stream, I got into it for the sake of doing retail, like for customers, not for like businesses or corporation, which is about the only way to make money now. So once I realized I couldn't make money in it anymore for doing IT for people because it's too expensive and computers can be easily and cheaply replaced, I got out of it. But yeah, it was so sad because there was so much about computers that seems so like commonplace that just people don't know because they don't do computers on a regular basis. So you'd have like somebody, I do an on-site repair or whatever for somebody because their computer won't turn on. I get there, on-site was like $70 an hour at the time. And I get there and literally she just didn't have it plugged in. Like the power cable's not plugged in. As much as people joke about it, that's why IT people always say, is it plugged in? Is because it happens too much. The power cable's just not plugged in. Motivating Yuki is eternal. I love it. It's always going to be there. Yeah, the case is always fading. I mean, like, literally everything back then did that. Like, everything. Like, shoot, I still have... I don't know if I have a... I don't have an original drawer-based NES, but I do have one of the top loaders. I don't think that one's died out, but I think my Super NES did. It looks ugly. It looks so ugly after a while. She deleted the shortcut and couldn't find it. That's what I'm thinking, yeah. Just like maybe a desktop shortcut or something like that, and they think it's completely deleted off the computer. I mean, that happened a lot. It's just that it's... Again, whenever I was doing computers, I had so many people who were like, I'm sorry, I'm just so dumb when it comes to this. It's like, don't be. Like, if... What I always ask people, like, what is your job? And it's like, yeah, it's like they're an accountant or they're an HR or they're a mechanic, and it's like, if I had a problem with whatever area field that you're in, I wouldn't have a clue what the first thing to do. It's the same for PCs. If you don't fix it on a regular basis, you're not going to have any clue how to fix it. Why would you know what a RAM is? Why would you know what RAM does? And again, why would you even know what a shortcut is and that it's not a program when everything else on your desktop that is a program has a shortcut? Why would you not know that the shortcut to Bing would be not a program? It makes perfect sense. Do IT people make fun of that kind of stuff behind the scenes? Yes, we do. But hey, that's just how we... All people do that. Mechanics make fun of people messing up their cars. Is that it? Is that this area? Dude, 99%. Are you serious? It's a shortcut. No, it's down there. It's at the bottom. Okay, thank you. I was going to be so mad if it was going to be a stupid shortcut. No, Yuki's recovering. She takes a long time to recover. Andrew, I'm watching Golden Time and having a great time. I think he posted on Discord earlier, yeah. What is your expertise on it? I also found the first 5 volumes of light novel. I really like... do I have the shortcut for the next area? We're gonna find out. I like Golden Time a lot. I hate the ending. I love Golden Time a lot. I think it's a very refreshing story, really well made. Storytelling great. The ending sucks. I hate the ending. I think the ending... I don't know if the anime adapts everything, but just the anime ending sucks. I really don't like it. It doesn't... Oh, I can turn that in. It's kind of one of those... I feel like it's similar to like a Sakura situation. Like I feel like it goes one direction with the storytelling, and it feels like it makes perfect sense. And then it does that whole thing where it just suddenly veers the other direction at the very end, and it's like, I mean, that's fine, but at the same time, that doesn't really logically make any sense why it goes that direction. It just feels very forced. That's just vague memory. I don't know, I think I just remember it being that way. But yeah, it was really good, though. I really enjoyed it. It's a very much so, for once, a very rare case of a well-made, mature story. Like, characters are grown-ups. Wow. Anime and characters grown up. Crazy. I really wish that anime would do more university stories. I know why they don't do many adult stories, and that's because typically for Japan especially, once you get as an adult, life's pretty much done. Like, there's no chance of having fun. So, storytelling's very limited there. But I wish they would do it more. At least university. I do have Eri 2. Yay! You're doing stuff behind the doors as part of business, right? I mean, you gotta blow off steam. You gotta talk about some things. You gotta have fun. It's not a bad thing. Like, yeah, when I got back to my job after that whole going out there in the middle of nowhere, like, she had me driving like 2 hours to get to her just for me to walk in the door and go turn on the power. We had fun with it. we laughed about it a little bit, and you know what? She kind of deserves it, because typically with that kind of stuff, we will always ask them, is it plugged in, before we even drive out there, because we don't want them to be charged anything for an on-site call. I mean, she's a minimum going to get the charge for the vehicle drive. Like, I didn't even charge her for being there for the hour, but I had to charge her for going out there. So yeah, it's like, you do gotta have to laugh a little bit. You have to laugh a little bit. Come on, lady. We said the whole power button or plug in the back that goes to the wall. Is it plugged in? Yeah, it is. Okay, we're coming on the way. We'll be right there. It's silly. Gosh, you had that same guy at one point. He had an on-site where he went to the front door, knocked, and they were gonna let him in. And the moment that they opened the father opened the door, the daughter ran by stark naked, and he's just like, "Okay, I'll come back later." It's like, what the hell is going on here? A teenage daughter. So that was why he was, yeah, I wouldn't be bothered by like a kid or something like that running by or something like that. But he's like, yeah, teenage daughter running by, and I'm leaving. I'll be back later. Like I said, that dude for some reason, curses followed him. There was some times where I literally believe that he was lying about his stories. Like, I have the whole term of a 10%er. There's a lot of people like this that I know, or that I watch, or whatever, that are 10%ers. 10% of whatever they say is truth. The other 90% is lies. So there's always like a little bit of truth in everything they say. It's just everything else is blown out with like lies. And I always thought that he was a 10%er, but I seen too many crazy things that he was involved with. Like I said, he literally was cursed. Everything weird, every weird customer, for some reason he would get them. That's fine. Golden Time, his past self, is the worst part so far for me. Yeah, there's like a... It was interesting to me. It was actually very intriguing to me, if I remember correctly. It was hard to deal with, but I think it was an interesting little kind of... It was an interesting story. It's kind of like, was it Remain? Was it Remain the one that had the guy that had amnesia? And he used to be like a total jerk? It's kind of a hard pill to swallow, but it's actually kind of intriguing once they kind of get into it. Pocket Sylphie. Need heals, Pocket Sylphie. Did she run out? Yeah, she ran out. Throws me off whenever it just jumps off of that screen. Oh, the heck yeah. I mean, I would probably be noping too. Truth be told, I'd be noping too. And it's sad because most of the issues that we kind of run into, like, of course, being in the area that we were in, most of the issues that we ran into was just kind of like poor taking care of the computers. You'd have people that would come in and have their PCs were basically roach motels. we had a system for bringing in computers, and first thing was like we had to have the roach check, which is you bring in the computer, you immediately put it in like this chamber, and you check the inside of it, make sure, and yes. 1 out of 10 times, but I would probably say like 3 out of 10 times it's going to be like just little critters just running out of the case the moment you open it. Smoker cases were the worst. Smoker cases were the worst. The fins are just, it's just tar. I don't like this guy. I remember this dude being very nasty. Let's see. I should probably just take him out. I think he hits hard. Keep cover. Shoot, stupid cover. The most perplexing issue was people not being able to access website. Usually it's because system time is off because CMOS battery and Mobo is dead and system lost AC power at some point. Yeah, a lot of it's funny how crazy the system time just borks things, dude. So many cases of computers that just completely go bork because of the time. Which was why people were very scared of... that was why people were scared of Y2K. That was the whole idea behind it. It's like suddenly everything is just gonna bork. It's like, I don't blame people for being afraid of that whole period of time. Because like so much stuff just breaks with time on the computers. I didn't need to do that. That's too much. Matara cockroach VTuber summer house probably. I have no clue who that is, but I can imagine what you're talking about. This is summer home. The worst I had was a mouse. Like a very small one, but a very small mouse was dead inside of one. I'm not it's okay, Yuki. Mouse is a trigger word for my dog. See the mouse? Where's the mouse? Get the mouse. Mouse? Where's it at? Where's the mouse? You're not gonna say anything? Where's the mouse? Where's the mouse, Yuki? Get the mouse. What about the squirrel? Does the squirrel bother you more? Where's the squirrel at? Where's the squirrel? Mouse. Where's the mouse at? Get the mouse. Get the mouse. Get the mouse. Get the mouse. Go get the mouse. Go get it. Get the mouse. Skip. Skip the mouse. Skip the mouse. Skip the mouse, Yuki. Go get it. Skip the mouse. Skip the mouse. You got this, Yuki. Get it. Get the mouse. Get the mouse. You got this, Yuki. Get the mouse. Skip. 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 Skip the mouse. Dork. Dorky dog. Oh, look at Streamlabs wants to talk now. Streamlabs. Is it? Okay, that's what, okay. I thought Streamlabs was spamming. It's just in 2 different chats. Is people a Roomba? What's up, Sobble? How's it going? I hate that you can't scroll this window. Too bad no Yuki Cam. One of these days I need to set up a Yuki Cam. She just doesn't stay in one spot. That's the problem. Most people, whenever they have like dog cams or whatever, it's because they have like this one spot the dog goes to. Yuki can never decide. For the longest time, she used to always be like right here. But then at some point, she doesn't go there no more. Now she goes over there. And then sometimes she's over there. If I had a set spot she was at, it would be much easier. She used to be on the camera all the time back here, and at some point she just doesn't like it anymore. I think she's got self-conscious about it. Great work on my index of all media I owned. Ugh. There's a lot of people doing that this week with there was a lot of people doing that this week with the whole thing within hentai going down. Everybody's having to index all their media, all of their stuff that's about to disappear. Oh man. I don't know if there's been any updates on that whole situation yet. It was an interesting case to look into, and I don't think it's done. If they have a lawsuit going out, there's definitely gonna be something that's gonna happen with it. So yeah, if anybody has anything on that particular site, they should probably get it backed up. I'm sure they'll just back it up and put it somewhere else. It's usually how it goes. Found out I have first edition hardback first print of Brandon Sanderson's book. I have no clue what that is. I'm not a very read person. I've always hated reading. Always hated reading. It's funnily enough that Mushoku Tensei's get me back into reading. I want to read more now. It took a degenerate fantasy story to get me into reading again. The story of Mushoku Tensei got me into reading. And then people think it's a bad story. That was a waste of tackle. Surprised the site was playing around with a takedown notice. I don't know. Yeah, and that was like the whole thing about it, and I was kind of afraid of making my video on it because I knew that was going to be one of those things that I point out that I think a lot of people aren't going to be happy about. Is you have to acknowledge the fact that they had a chance and they didn't listen, and now they have a court case. Like, just do the takedown. And it's really just an aspect of not wanting to mess with the court systems, because they're not going to win. The moment it hits the court systems, it's at least done in the United States. I don't know if they care about the United States. I would assume they do, because a massive portion of their viewers is from the United States. So it's sort of a FAFO thing. Like, they apparently got the takedown again, according to the documents filed. They got a takedown notice for 5. Just take those 5 down for 5 titles, and they didn't listen to it apparently, and so now they're probably gonna get blocked in all the United States because the courts are gonna eat it up. They have no reason to not. I'm not a legal expert, but based on that document they submitted, or at least the court filing, it's a very open and shut case. Very open and shut. Andrew, you just read Otik because it was your previous life. My previous life was in the Mushoku Tensei world. My previous life was being old Rudius. Chubby guy stuck in his room. I mean, a lot of people do say I look like old Rudius. It's just probably whenever I'm not as kept. I don't know. I don't blame people for the comparison. Mushoku Tensei was the first light novel I ever fully read. Now I just want to get into more, thinking about trying Spice and Wolf. Spice and Wolf is super good. Spice and Wolf is really good. The only other one I want to read, like right now that I want to read, is Sentence of Bookworm. I've read 4 volumes of Spice and Wolf, and it was really good. It's very much so better. It's obviously the anime is going to cut a lot of stuff. I think what was fascinating for me reading Spice and Wolf after I watched the first adaptation was getting into Lawrence's head, because just from the very first couple chapters you'll start to see it's very, very in his head. And that's typical for a lot of light novels. It's very much so inner dialogue and verbal, and at least what I've experienced based on that. All you need is kills manga. That, Spice and Wolf, a little bit of Grimgar. What else have I read some of? I've dabbled a little bit into ReZero. It's good stuff, though. Can't wait for the next Mushoku Monday. It's a good one. It's a very good one. I didn't talk as much as I thought I would with the recording. I haven't edited it yet. I'll probably do that tonight. I didn't talk as much as I thought I would, especially in the second chapter, but the first chapter was really good. First chapter of 22 was really good. Sorry for anybody here just wanting you to play the game. I'm really... I'm enjoying talking more than actually playing the game right now. I said that when I started the stream. I'm tired. Hasn't been a good week. And this is my refresher. Boost is on. I can't use any. Oh, he's silenced. Son of a biscuit. What's up, Do Halt? Bodyguardy late as always. You'll be the first. You'll be the last to arrive and the first to leave, I'm sure. But welcome to the stream. Just want to stop by to say hi. There you go. Confirmed. Do Halt jumps in and drops out. So you're reading a journal? Mostly, yeah. Mostly, yeah. And this, I mean, it's perspective, too. I watched OG Spice and Wolf adaptation, tried recommending it to all my friends and my brother. No one gets it. Ugh. Are they, like, non-anime fans? Or are they just, like, into, like, shonens or something like that? I mean, to be fair, I didn't like it the first time I watched it. I dropped. Yeah, I dropped it the first time I watched it. I didn't like it. I hated the currency. The moment I got to the currency stuff, I was like, this is so boring. I'm done. And I don't remember why I went to watch it again. I think it was suggested to us on the old forums. So me and my brother watched it together, and I loved it. I want to say that I gave it another shot later, and maybe I pulled my brother into it. I don't remember. It's been so long. But yeah, the second time I watched it, I loved it. I mean, that happens. I'm curious if you guys have any situation like that, where like you just hate something, you drop it, but then something leads you to watch it again, and it works the second time. All You Need to Kill is a light novel? That's right, it's both. I've actually read... No, I listened to the audiobook when I was doing a lot of travel for my work, and I loved it. The audiobook / the novel itself for All You Need Is Kill is phenomenal. The manga is second place. The manga is good as well. I love the art of it. And then third is Live Free or Die Hard, the the Tom Cruise version. It's okay. But yeah, the novel is super good. Have read Grimguard? A little bit, yes. I've read only not even a volume of it, so I don't really have much thoughts of it. It's very different than the anime. Like just the first part of it is like very into that initial point in which everybody that went there gets together and divvy out who goes with who, which I'm pretty sure the anime, if I remember correctly, doesn't even cover any of that stuff. It gets very deep into each of the members that actually came there. They're anime fans on like the source, new recommendations to all of them. Is it like particular anime fans? Again, because I wasn't a huge fan of it initially, so I kind of understand. I wouldn't blame people. And I mean, I say that every single time that I tell people about Spice and Wolf. I always, whenever I'm talking about Spice and Wolf, I always mention the idea that it might not work for you. It didn't work for me the first time. The second time, I was just open to it. It's like when I was talking to somebody on the Discord about From the New World. I'm like, just so you know, I dropped this once before. That's another example that I have. When it gets in, from the New World, when it gets to the point where they have the info dump, the archive scene, and it starts just exposition dump. Like it just is literally saying, sit still. We're gonna talk for 15 minutes about nothing but what happened. And it's like, the first time I watched it, I was like, oh, I'm done. I don't like this. Second time I watched it, I loved it. I have a lot of examples of that. So, like, Eccentric Family. I watched the first season, hated it. Hated it. I hated the idea of the foolish Tanuki. No, I hated how the characters were reacting to the death of their father. It bugged the hell out of me. I hated it. I'm like, this makes no sense. Why are they so stupid about the fact that their dad was cooked to death? They cooked their dad. Why are they so stupid about how to respond to this? Then I watched it a second time, and for some reason, it didn't dawn on me the first time I watched it. The second time I watched it, it dawned on me the idea of the foolish Tanuki. It's in their blood. They're foolish. And then suddenly everything clicked, and suddenly I loved the entire series. I loved the second season. I bought both of them. I cherish Eccentric Family. I think it is one of the greatest anime ever. It is, so, again, so funny. The first time I watched it, I hated it. 3 out of 10. Second time I watched it, masterpiece. People don't like using Steins Gate is a skill issue. I didn't like Steins Gate at first, too. I watched up to episode 10. I dropped it. Came back later. Now I love it. That's another good example. Really yelled at me to rewatch Steins Gate through the timeline lens, so I took my notes the second watch through and thoroughly enjoyed one. And no, I didn't even do that either. I think I just got past that beginning part. Like, I had to get past that first half. Has similar issue to Undead Unluck due to the anime adaptation and recaps. Oh my gosh, the recaps in Undead Unluck. Holy crap, dude. Don't remind me of the recaps in that show. Oof, it got rough towards the later part. Predicted the entire thing. See, I don't mind that people do that, but I do kind of avoid that kind of stuff. I really don't like to analyze too much sometimes. I mean, I do it for Mushoku Mondays, obviously, because it's fun, but don't you typically do that too much with anime? Like, even for, like, Oshinoko, I think the only ones that I usually do that with is really the shows that I'm covering, because I feel like I have a reason to do it, and it's fun to do it with other people. Don't take that out of context. But there's a lot of fun in kind of over-analyzing things, but I do kind of have a limit sometimes. Like, I was getting that with Oshinoko this week. With Oshinoko this week, I got to that point where I was sitting there going, okay, so at what age did I die? I'm like, how old was Aqua when I died? And I started thinking about that kind of stuff. And I'm like, now line that up with, you know, the death of this other guy. Try not to spoil things, by the way. I'm trying not to here. I'm spoiling the first episode, obviously, but I'm trying to line up the timelines, and I'm going, do I really want to think about it too much? Like, there's a point where I'm like, am I going to spoil things if I try to... Obviously, it's not spoilers, because people probably do that all the time with the manga. I've been doing that for the longest time, but still. That's why you say it, Nathaniel. It's funny. Don't point at the joke. Nathaniel, don't point at the joke. You're ruining my joke. Can I use this now? Dude, stop stunning Rjerd. Like, legit, that's probably like a really bad thing. I'm probably gonna die because he can't cover. I'm just gonna have to go all out. Just go all out. Can he use his special at least? He can't even use his special? That's dumb. That is a nasty stun. Okay, it's gone now. Too late. Edis has got it. She's got it. Sensei, Dr. Chad. You're gonna have to have a Kane moment when you figure out it all in your head. And then I'll want to hug him. I'll have to hug Aqua afterwards. Hey, Jobu. I'll help you out. I didn't even think about that after the last episode. I'm like, I'm really curious what his next conversation is gonna be with her. Of course, he didn't really kind of agree to having her help, so... But she's probably gonna bring it up at some point. And she's gonna obviously know that he's acting different. Everybody's noticing it. Dude, you're acting different. You no longer have your symbolism in your eyeball anymore. They're obviously gonna know that something's different. So she's gonna probably pick up on it really quickly, and she's probably gonna realize it has something to do with that. And she's probably gonna be like, "Did you do it?" It's gonna be the first thing that she says. Like, literally, they meet. They hopefully they're in a private location, but they're gonna meet, and she's literally the first thing she asks. The first thing out of her mouth isn't gonna be, "Hey, Aqua." It's gonna be literally, "Did you do it?" You don't look grim anymore. You had to have done it. Why is Streamlabs simping for the Discord? Because I told it to. I'm simping the Discord through Streamlabs. Aqua, but your symbols. She's all gonna be like, don't worry, I got 2 of them. I'm gonna make sure that I carry it on. It is really cool to kind of finally get a... It's been sort of hinted at for a while now, but sort of getting what that symbolism is kind of cool. And the fact that there's still remaining another person with them. I'll be curious if the symbolism will kind of return as he might find his new drive and hope. I mean, I don't need it to be constantly his drive is the past, but maybe his drive is just about Ai in general. Have it be a positive symbol instead. Akane is my hero. I like Akane a lot, but she also scares me. Like, she is... Akane is one of those characters where, like, if you overthink it, it's extremely unhealthy, but at the same time, just enjoy it. Like, it's like the yandere character. We all like the yandere character, but in actuality, it's a very unhealthy relationship. It's like, just don't overthink it. I got that a lot in my Twitter recently. Like, I was making all these joke videos about Ayane, or Ayano from Rosadere, and how, like, she offers to wash his back and wash him down and do all this stuff for him, and he declines her. And so I make this video post with her doing that and saying he actually turned this down, shame. And I'm getting all these replies and tweets for it saying, no, this is actually a good thing that he turns her down because it's not a healthy relationship. I'm like, people, there's a point where it's like you're thinking about it too much. And again, I'm acknowledging that I do that too, like with Akane. But I think it's different. Like with Roshideri, it's sort of like, it's borderline, yeah, and it might be anime. It's sort of borderline, you don't have to take it too seriously. It's like the idea of saying, Bang Yuki. Don't take it too seriously. But yes, you could probably take it too seriously saying, oh my gosh, birth defects and stuff like that. I feel like Oshinoko is supposed to be taken seriously, so I do kind of criticize it a little bit more with things like Akane. With the idea of, yeah, I knew that people loved Akane the moment everybody was getting mad at Kana for being jealous of Akane. Like, people get super mad. People got super mad about Kana, and I'm like, guys, chill. Now we're getting some massive waifu wars in Oshinoko out of nowhere. Like, I didn't feel any waifu wars in the first season. Now the second season, waifu wars are going full crazy. So Andrew, another old show question. So I will finish Shirobako soon, and I was thinking that Aoi will make his movie with her friends in the movie, but it is another premise. I have not watched the movie. I know. Bad Andrew. I have not watched the movie yet. I really love the series, but I have not watched the movie yet. I don't know what happened with the movies. I think it was because, like, obviously if it had theater showings, I didn't see it, but I think by the time it finally was available for me, I just was busy with something. I don't even think I bought the Blu-ray. I need to buy the Blu-ray. I think, was it G-Kids that did the Blu-ray? I need to refill up. My characters are not doing well right now. Let's just wipe this stuff out and go refill. Hang in there, Edis. You got this. Voice punch. Kana versus Akane. I love Kana more. I think Akane is fantastic. I love her story, but I like Kana's personality more, and I like her story more. Akane is a little bit too real for myself. Like, I've dealt with that a lot of stuff that she's dealt with, so I relate to her a lot. Kana is a popular girl versus the girl who grew up in popularity. Kana is the popular girl versus the girl who grew up in popularity. Right, well, I mean, the concept is Kana is the old, and Akane is the new. And that was the whole kind of concept between the two of them. Oh my gosh, cheap viewers on Ring. Oh, wow, thank you so much. I gotta figure out how to ban again. How do you do the banning thing again? I haven't done banning on Twitch in forever. Why is it always Twitch that has the spam? I don't think I ever get spam on YouTube. Is it already banned? I don't see it in the chat anymore, so it just must be on Streamlabs. No, here it is. I found it. Do I have to actually type out the ban? You can't even just click on it? Open this up. I'm figuring it out. On-site learning right now. Did that work? I think that worked. I don't know. Twitch, I hate you. Twitch, I hate you so much. Twitch, I hate you so much. I've heard it. Ban. There it goes. I got it. I got it. Yay. Because Twitch has more cells to fight it between them? What the hell does that mean? Andrew always picks loser girl. Yeah, I'm used to it. Like, if you ever want to know who will win in anime, just ask Andrew who's his favorite waifu in a show, and you'll have at least one down. You'll have at least one down. More people dividing. What does that have to do with spam, though? What does that have to do? You just, maybe they're better targets. I can get that joke. All right, let's see. Let's go. Yeah, let's go back. Edis, hold on. Chill, girl. Let's go ahead and just go turn in. Let's go turn in real quick. Is it Windport the right? Yeah, we're Windport right now. See, I was actually planning on finishing this week, but I don't think I'm going to do it. Hey, Beerus Lady. Day or night. Save. Save. I love that I bought this game because of the whole Roxy Mado thing, and I've only got to play it twice. The game let me play it twice, and the rest of it's been Rudius. They don't want me to have my Roxy moments. It's not even a Roxy game. Let's go turn in real quick. Imagine the movie without the series. Well, I can't because I haven't watched the movie, so. The movie was in Crunchyroll, but now I see it disappeared from there as well. Oof. Nathaniel just became a member. Thank you so much for becoming a member, Nathaniel. Appreciate the support. Good thing we have a show for all the losing girls. That's probably why Makane works so well for me. I mean, the writing in Makane is just amazing. It's easily going to become my #1 of the season, at least for the new shows. I'm loving Makane so much. I mean, it might even compete with Makane might actually compete with a lot of the returners of this season. Makane's little sister versus Aya's little sister. I mean, Makane's little sister is the doting one. Like, she is adorable and must be protected. Whereas, Alia's little sister, like Yuki or Masha. Masha, like, damn. But Yuki's like, yeah, I'm all over that. How unfortunate. Why doesn't he just buy a new one? I guess he's not willing to compromise on that either. Alright then. Very engaging after quest storyline there. Thank you so much. I wish more of these quests had more of the storylines, like the whole thing with Edis. Like, Edis and that one lady was a good little quest. I like that one. Crunchyroll has no excuse for letting license expires. I mean, the excuse is money. I mean, the excuse is money. Or possibly somebody else grabbing the license, or a restriction for how long the license can be. There's a ton of reasons why something drops off of Crunchyroll or any other platform. The license holder maybe doesn't want them to re-up it. It costs too much to re-up. There's somebody else that acquires a license once it's going to be expiring. Again, there can be 1,000 reasons. None of those reasons are very convincing. I mean, you do you. How did I have season 1? Yeah, I have the license. I have the Blu-ray for the season 1. It was not high. Sentai Filmworks release of the first season, I highly scrutinize. They put way too many episodes on the disc. I was not happy about it. I mean, it's a Blu-ray, but we're not talking like a double layer Blu-ray here. They put way too many episodes on a single disc. Focus, Ender. We're going to... Should I finish the top part? Should I go down south? My gosh, that whole eastern side is a mess. I'm gonna go up. But they're very true, right? Yeah, I think it's one of those things where, like, if I had a choice between Crunchyroll holding on to every single license they get versus getting new content, they're going to agree, and I would agree, I would want them to focus on new content. Because if you think about it, and I did a whole, like, rough calculation a while back in my... What was that video? I think it was The Lies That Anime Fans Tell. I think it was that video. I did a full-on, like, mathematical breakdown of, like, some 45 shows or something like that, how much each episode costs them to license, and how many episodes they get in a single month of a currently airing anime. And the amount that they pay into licenses gets pretty dang close to, like, how much they were making in subs. And so if you think about just for holding on to the licenses of the current airing season, being minused out of what they're getting in for subs, how much the remaining money they have to put into retaining older licenses. It's impossible. At some point, it becomes way too much money. As much as I want them to have everything available, and I would hope that maybe and this does happen, that obviously a lot of these shows that have been out for a long time are going to be costing less, but you still also have to, here's another might not like it convincing, but it is technically true. There's a lot of cases where and I mentioned it in the idea they can't retain the license. There's a lot of cases where they literally legally can't get it because in some cases you'll have too many hands in the pot in the production committee. And some of those companies might go out of business, and thus they like the license just can't be given out. This happened a lot with it happens a lot with video games as well. Like a lot of people get angry why Nintendo doesn't put every single like NES game and SNES game onto the virtual console or whatever. It's because Nintendo doesn't own it, and the people that own it is spread. Like you have some of these older games. There's like a partial ownership to the people doing the music, the people that did a lot of the advertising, the people that did a lot of programming, a lot of people that did a lot of the sprite work. There's like so many people that own the game, like the actual license. And some of them have gone out of business, or it's just the license itself is just hanging there, and they don't know who to contact. And so these games get lost, and they can't be resold or republished out there by companies because nobody knows who owns it. And if you put it out there, especially a company like Nintendo, they lined up for a lawsuit if somebody crops up and says, "Oh, that was me. Time to sue you." Time to sue you. It's crazy. Like when it comes to licensing, it's a lot more complicated than I think a lot of people give credit to. Shoot. Would I like every single anime to be available on Crunchyroll? Yeah. Don't get me wrong. I hate the idea that stuff disappears. I mean, there was a show here recently I actually wanted to look into watching again, and I forget which one it was, but I was like bummed out to see that nobody had it. it does kind of leads itself to the idea of like just wishing that at some point we can have like this agreement across the board that when things get a certain age, that it's just available to everybody. Just let it be available to everybody. Stop trying to rebuild it as remakes or just holding the license for the sake of protecting your intellectual property or your IP. I'm just butchering the name. Intellectual property. And just let it be whoever wants it, have it. Gosh dang it. These stupid crabs, dude. I swear these stupid crabs. Yeah, racing games are big. Well, I mean, it's literally any game that has like a lot of licensed music. So like the old like Tony Hawk's, the racing games, all those had like tons of music in it that's just somebody owns it. I'm sorry, Edis. I wasn't paying attention enough. Sorry, Elaine. Wasn't paying attention enough. In situations, license terms links should be extended with a assumed agreement. Continue paying the same way at the same price until someone says they need to renegotiate. That's what happens. They'll typically I would assume with a lot of anime, it's probably a 3 to 5 year license agreement, depending on what the property is. In some cases, they might not want Crunchyroll to have it for too long. Just to have that control over themselves, because I mean, the idea here is that there's no telling at some point Crunchyroll could go under. They don't want to have that license kind of locked to somebody. But additionally, yeah, they don't know if the property might blow up in popularity, and then they're like, well, we want to have more money than what we gave you before. There's a lot of pre-negotiations for the link. There's a lot of pre-negotiations for sequels. It happens a lot. That's why Ocean of Ko ended up on High Dive. I would have no doubt Crunchyroll probably wanted Season 2, but they probably had an agreement to have both seasons. Funimation for the longest time had all the big epics, like One Piece. I bet you Crunchyroll wanted those so bad for the longest time. It's just there's some kind of agreement or deal that was made, or just maybe a partnership between the owners that they established that couldn't be broke. But no, the idea is most times they want to pay less. Because I think if Crunchyroll had to pay the same amount they paid for initially for a lot of these licenses, they'd be out of business real quick. There ain't no way they can sustain that. I hate that I have to step on the stupid poison. I do hate when OPs and EDs have to change because licensing, like the Evangelion one. I was about to say it took a long for it to be made available again. Yeah, that was a big loss. When I found out about that, I was like, that's a big loss. I mean, I still have my original one, so I'm not too mad. But I feel sad for everybody else. Just nobody will ever have the original experience anymore. For shame. Going to some crazy, like, trauma-inducing Shinji moments and then fly me to the moon. I remember when the first time I seen that ED, I was like, what the hell is this ED? It's so out of place for an anime. I felt off just watching it. But then it became its thing. Like, the first time I heard it, I'm like, this song? Really? In an anime? And then after that, it was like, that's the song. That's literally the song. It becomes the show. Resorts are hurting. We chose this, though. We chose this, though. What's a good example of OPED changing because of license? That's the only one I can think of off the top of my head. I'm sure there's more examples. Nintendo has done a good job of making all the 2D Metroid games available on Nintendo Online Plus. Last ones that were missing are added already. Yeah, and those are Nintendo's. But my whole point with the whole licensing thing is it's like everybody expects like every single Nintendo game, which yes, technically a lot of games that were back then were published by Nintendo. That was the whole concept there, was that they wanted to restrict how many games were made on the platform because they didn't want to have another Atari situation. But there's a lot of the stuff is not completely owned by Nintendo. They can't just throw every game on there. Nor would they put the programming capability, or nor would they spend all the money on programming all those games to work on a new platform. It's just not something they're going to see much benefit from. It's not like they always say and joke about porting games. It's not as simple as right-click save as, you know, Nintendo Switch Nintendo Switch. Girl's singing "Fly Me to the Moon," right? So happy we got Frieren Season 2 news this week. Hold on a second. Really? 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 You gonna come up in my chat and throw that crap around? Sure. You you go with that news. Are we talking about that leak document? I'm sorry, notepad? I wouldn't trust a single damn bullet point in that single document. That document was an absolute joke. I'm just teasing at the comment about us getting news about us Season 2 of Frieren. I'm sure it's happening, but the news isn't news. It's a notepad document screenshotted with saying that Season 2 of Frieren's happening. Like, 50% of that document is basically like, duh, like assumptions does. But the other half is like, this stuff's stupid. I'm sorry. Like, the whole thing with like the ReZero director and stuff like that, I'm like, oh my god. Every time that ReZero anime is going to hiccup, every time there's like a slightly bad animation in ReZero, there's going to be thousands of idiots harassing the director. I just know it. I just know it's coming. I just know it's coming. How many comments I'm going to get in my videos if I cover this series? It's the director's fault. People, stop listening to leaks. Please stop listening to leaks. I know it's easy bait, but come on, please. Yeah, Source, trust me, bro. It's just it. Yeah, one of the bullet points that literally set me off. Like, I lost it the moment I read it. There is more manhwas. There's more manhwas planned to be adapted in Japan. A leak is there's more manhwas to be adapted. That bullet point was right above "the sky is blue and oxygen helps you live." Thank you. Source, trust me. Plus, even if it's true, it's not like these things can't be canceled at any time. And that's why I hate leaks. Key, exactly. Key, perfect point. Thank you. I say this all the time. The reason why leaks are so bad is, one, it typically leads people to harassing the wrong people. Two, it leads people to harass studios that aren't even involved in the process of development or deciding what gets greenlighted. But three, the main key thing here is that every single leak can be true or false. Every single one of them. And it's typically what a leak is if it's a real leak, it's a lot of cases, it's because it goes across somebody's desk before it gets to the people that make the decision. Like, say somebody at Bind, suddenly at Bind, a letter arrives or a request arrives that somebody with a certain production committee wants to talk to whoever is leading the studio, wants to talk to them about possibly doing an adaptation of J.K. Haru or something like that. The leaker tells everybody Bind's doing an adaptation of J.K. Haru before it's even decided. Like, before they even meet up to talk about it, before they talk about pricing, before they talk about the project itself, before it's even greenlit. It's never been decided. It's just that it came across somebody's desk. And then what'll happen is if JK Haru never happens, they'll blame Bind. And if it gets to some other studio, they'll say, but what about Bind? They were supposed to be doing it. People take the leaks way too seriously, and it turns into the stupidest outrage that drives me crazy. ReZero Season 3 looks good. Yeah, it does. The PV anyways looks really good. Oh, 200 IQ play there. I was supposed to read that. Dang it. It's quite tasty. If you want, I'll make something out of it. As long as you're not an alcoholic. As long as you're not an alcoholic. As long as you're not an alcoholic. No thanks. Japan, the king, culture, appropriation. Let's see. Hey, they can make fun of Americans all the time. I love it. You very, very big, with very leak ever. Oh, asterisk for every single one of them? Yeah. Is it? I just saw people talking about it on Twitter. Didn't look like a source or lack thereof. My bad. No, it's all right. I never blame people for repeating the leak. I always blame the leaker. Because most of the time, people don't see the actual leak or they look into the actual leak. They just see that people are saying, cool, it got an adaptation. It's not. I'm not getting on to you. I'm just having fun talking about it. You're cool. Yeah, I always tell people, unless you see the official Twitter say something, unless you see somebody link an official Twitter, because I see a lot of, even on my own feed, I'll often see a lot of cases where somebody says, holy crap, season 2 of something is announced. And if I don't see like a link to their Twitter, if I don't see a link to their official website, I just don't even believe it. Like, I might, if it's important enough for me, I will go check the official website to see if the announcement actually was made. But I never play. And the best way, and this is a great way for you people, like if you see an announcement, and again, it doesn't link to an official website or official Twitter account, the best way to confirm is go to something like My AnimeList. AnimeList has it as well. Go to the actual show's page. Like if it's like Fririn. If you go to I wouldn't even trust Google, because Google sometimes will just link you to Reddit posts and stuff about leaks. Go to Mal and search the show. In some cases, there will be an announcement, but there's not a page for the show's following season yet. Go to the latest season, and on the left side of the page, there'll typically be a link to the official website. Go to the official website. If you're on Chrome, it'll ask you if you want to translate it. And then just go to the news area. And they will always have a post there. The other way to check is, again, on the same spot, right next to the website, on Mal, for that show, there'll be a Twitter account. Link there. Go to the Twitter account. Use Google or... I use DeepL a lot. I have a plugin for DeepL. Translate the tweets themselves. The latest post will probably be the announcement for the season. That's the best way to confirm it. If you see a post that says, oh my gosh, a new one, don't believe it until you see the official post. And it's a sad reality that that's something that's going to get more and more common in the anime sphere, because there's more and more benefit to people making lies. It's becoming more beneficial to people in the fandom to spread lies or leaks or whatever. In a lot of cases, it's people that are creating a lie that is probably true. It's probably happening. So it's believable enough that people freak out about it. And thus they'll get the clicks, they'll get the retweets, they'll get the attention, they'll get the follows. So there's a monetary and popularity benefit these days for anime to do that. And JKR anime will be great. Yeah, I was really hoping at some point that would be Bind's next project. Going with my theory that Bind will become the Uncomfortable Truths studio. They'll adapt nothing but uncomfortable truths. They need to know. We need to know what their next project is. I mean, they're obviously still working on Mushoku Tensei, and I hope they put a lot of effort in there. But they're gonna. I'm assuming they're gonna probably do a side project in between. Something to keep the money flowing in. Is it at that point where H with a good plot? JK Haru? I mean, it's the plot. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of the reverse. Like, it's the plot with the H. I know, I've read quite a bit of JK Haru, and I do like what it's doing. Besides doing, I do like there's a concept there that I think is pretty, again, uncomfortable truth. The idea of somebody being transported to another world. There's probably, especially unfortunately for a female, there's not many options for them in that other world. And it was going somewhere. I haven't read the end of it. I'm planning on the next time that Barnes & Nobles has a sale. I'm planning on doing a big order, because obviously my order with Crunchyroll was horrible. my big massive order with Crunchyroll didn't end too well, so I'm planning on ordering all that stuff on Barnes & Noble. And I'm planning on picking up all of JK Haru. I'll have to figure out where exactly what chapter I was at when I was reading it. Yes, I did pirate JK Haru for the longest time, but I was planning on buying it, so. Anything that I really enjoy, I'm going to end up buying it anyways. I need to buy Inside Mari, which I read Inside Mari legally on Crunchyroll's app, so that's not different. That's not the same case. Back when Crunchyroll had a manga app. Dude, God, do you guys remember when Crunchyroll had a manga app? Those were the days. Their manga app sucked. Don't get me wrong. Their manga app sucks so bad. Flowers of Ashura is Studio Bind? Does Studio Bind's doing a Flower of Ashura? Are they doing it? Did they? Am I forgetting things right now? I am kind of tired. I'm going to blame that. Studio Bind. We're going to fact check. We're going to fact check you right now. You lying at me? Yeah, that's right. No, I don't think I'd seen this. Did I? Maybe I did see this. When did they announce this? Was it announced yesterday? No, it was announced way back in June. God, I'm tired. Freaking tired. I think I did see this because, like I said, I think it was kind of that break of it. Because I remember at some point it was broken. My thought of it always being them adapting uncomfortable truths. This broke it. I mean, there could be uncomfortable truths in this story, but yeah, I'm bummed they didn't do JK Haru. H enemy is just NTR. No, it's not. No, it's not all of it. Not all of it. A lot of it is, though. A lot of it is, though. Flowers Asura trailer watch party. If I want to get a strike, sure. If I was just on Twitch, I would do it. It's been a long time since I've done a preview setup stream for a season. I didn't do that again this season. It was pretty fun before doing Twitch streams where we did a lot of the trailers from the previews. But I was kind of in a hurry this week, so I did it all myself. But I will have screenshots and everything for our preview podcast this week, which will release on Tuesday probably. So I'll get together with Chris on next Monday, record the preview, go through all 62 freaking shows. That's gonna be a. I feel like that's gonna be a really long podcast. Now, granted, like 25 of the shows coming up next season are all returners, and those don't take us very long to go through, but it's a lot of shows. Okay, let's go back to the entrance. Yeah, there is a continuation. Isn't that's just a light novel, right? I was kind of a bum that that's not physically available. I don't think that the light novels are physically available. I think they just did a publication of the manga over here. Has anybody licensed the light novels? Because Summer's light novel, right? Report. Hey, Beers Lady. So I did look into the later chapters of this game. Spoilers. Cover your ears for a couple minutes if you don't. Spoilers for the game. Apparently this does get to at least Millis. I think it shows there's some stuff in Millis, so that's apparently where the story. But I didn't see anything in the list about the Beastfolk Village, so I'm guessing the story is going to skip the Beastfolk Village, which is just stupid. Like in the story, they spent quite a while in the Beastfolk Village doing quests, or not quests, but basically defending the Beastfolk Village. They could have easily put a bunch of cool moments in there. It sucks. Avenger Go. No, not the shop. You're useless. You guys have not been able to sell me anything new for, like, since the beginning of the game. The shop in this game is kind of garbo. Except... Master Orb? Nothing new. So we still need pigment. Harvest is going to be a location. This is probably going to be a kill. I have physical light novel. Is it J novel? Yeah. Was it? Maybe they didn't sell it on Barnes & Noble? Because I searched Barnes & Noble the other day, and they just had the manga. So maybe they did listed it, or they just never had it available on that site. Where did you buy it through? Was it directly from J Novel? I thought it was Dempa that did it, but I guess J Novel makes sense. I think Dempa only does manga, question mark? Let's check the first plays again. Which of the Mushoku Tensei novels do you think deserves a spin-off the most? Like side story compilations, like what they've skipped already? Or do you think, like, which of the actual volumes has a story in there that should get, like, a side story? Just based on, I don't know if it doesn't happen later on, so, you know, don't give me... Okay, yeah. I don't know if they'll get into it later on, but I've always been clamoring. I would love just a full-on, like, I don't care how... Depending on whatever he wants to do with it. However long he wants to do that. I would love a whole spin-off series of the Black Fangs. Black Fangs the Wolves. Just all... Paul's Party. Just a bunch of stories about Paul's Party. Would be so cool. I think there is so much chemistry there, it would work. Okay, it's not in this area. It's gotta be all in the second area. No. What's the, where is the teleporter? I wish I can look at the map from here. I really do. There's so many, like, quality of life things that are just absolutely missing from this game. like when I want more info. I'm always of the mindset of whatever he wants to do, but like if I had to ask, I would probably say I want more. I want their party and everything about their journey. Outside of that, I don't want to get into details, but here recently it does feel like a lot of stuff is kind of being... There's a couple like little jump forward moments that I don't really particularly like, that I would like to get more details of. The diary I would love to have be expanded a lot more, but I don't know if that might reveal too much stuff. I'm having to be vague here. I don't want to spoil for anime only, so I'm being vague here. I would like... There would be probably a lot... I mean, I would probably like a really cool insight into more of... and again, this could be something coming in later on. I don't need to know. More of the Laplace War, probably perspective of maybe some of the Demon Kings, or maybe Reserved. I don't know if that could be done just because Reserved was sort of in a berserkic state because of the curse. More of Petagoose would be great, which I'm not sure. Again, that might be side story stuff. So it's a far southeast end. I don't think there's a door down there, is there? These maps never line up. I hate these maps don't line up. Let's see. It might be that top right one right there. Oh god, it might be easier for me to go from the second floor. God, I hate... There's times where I really get tired of... I get tired of first-person dungeons like this. Getting around is so annoying. Ender interviewing Refugin win. I don't know. I'd probably need to be like 1 million viewers before, or subs before they would care to talk to me. So go straight down and then just loop around, maybe? Is he at all fluent with the English? Like spoken English? I don't think I've ever seen any English interviews with him. You cutie? Aw, thank you. I don't think that's true though. More detailed Odious timeline. I have this panel from the from it that I just send out every time. I send out every time. It's sold on Barnes & Noble and Crunchyroll. I see it listed in Amazon. 6 left. I got Right Stuff in 2023. RIP. Right Stuff RIP. All right, so I'll check Amazon then. It might just be that they're out of print for them. They're not planning on doing a reprint of it. That sucks though. He will finish Redundancy first, Outrage at EG, and he's already going to work with the next 5 years. Yeah, he's got that new other fantasies that he's doing as well, which I couldn't get really many people to give me feedback on. I was curious if if that new project of his is good or not. Virgin recognized Andrew and then asked for an interview. I mean, I would totally hit him up. I'm not sure if his DMs are open or not, but again, I doubt that he'd want to. I mean, he's probably a busy dude. When do you think that anime will stop being mainstream? I don't think it ever will. I think it's had a very... The thing with anime is that it's had a very gradual increase over time. It hasn't really... I could see that it would drop off at some point if its incline in popularity wasn't as stable as it has been. It's been a very consistent increase in popularity. I think the only thing that really is at all going to be a danger for the anime industry is at some point if investors don't see enough kickback for their investments, because a lot of people are investing in the anime industry right now, but the question is if they're making enough money from it. Yeah, or Veronica. Or Eroica. Eroica? Am I saying that right? Eroica? It's just fan service jokes in prawn. Nothing wrong with that. Hey, everybody claims that Mushoku Tensei is pretty much the same thing, even though it's not, so might as well embrace it. He's like, you know what? Everybody said that Mushoku Tensei is super lewd and inappropriate, so I might as well just make it. That's like earlier today, I seen somebody post and saying that they didn't like the anime because they changed the scene with Roxy, and they're like, in the novel it does this, this, and this, and they didn't do it. I'm like, the novel doesn't say anything either. That's like there was a bunch of people that wanted like that scene with Rudius and Sylphie when they first like jump into bed together, and they were like, oh my gosh, why didn't they show anything? Because there's nothing in the novel. It literally says push down next morning. That's literally the light novel. Push down, I was rough, next morning. And it's like there's not like Rudius thrust, 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 thrust. It's just, it doesn't even show anything in the novel either. Tell me guys, my brethren. What's going on? Okay, I'm over here. Focus, Andrew. Introduce them to Arthur. Yeah, like, there's plenty of places to get that. I mean, that's like Hoyoverse fans. You don't even need the game to be lewd anymore. Like, any Hoyoverse game does not need to be lewd anymore. They just make a couple of shots of thighs, and then the fans do it for them. Like, they don't have to worry about regulations in China anymore. Hoyoverse just makes character with a bunch of close-ups of fully clothed characters, and people will make it for them. They will make the lewds. No, where's... There it is. I forgot to heal up Reserved. I'm sorry, Reserved. I forgot again. I need to buy more Healy potions, too. Don't let me forget that next time I go to town. Somebody remind me. Fusion's scared of writing Mushoku Tensei hentai. I don't even know if it's something he's, like, consciously doing or not. Just proves that Rudius doesn't care about all that stuff. I mean, he does that stuff later. He does that stuff later. Just not when he's... Not when he's, like... depressed and dying. Just never when he's depressed and dying. He doesn't think about that stuff. I feel like Heaven Splitter isn't doing... like, insane damage anymore. I feel like they nerfed my Heaven Splitter. Hang in there, Reserved. No, hang in there, Reserved. This greatest at plus 17 keeps some ideas for himself. Honestly, I wouldn't care for that. I mean, I feel like the story talks about it more. It talks about it a lot, but I think that is a lot of it's character. Like it's totally Rudius' character. I honestly kind of get sick of it. Like that's like the whole situation. Was it? I think it's volume 13. Just spends a crap ton of time him thinking about if he can get the three of them in bed together, and it's like, please move on. That was like the worst section to have to read through. My gosh, at some point I just, of course, preparing for my Mushoku Monday, at some point I just started condensing it because I'm like, God, Rudius, shut up. Rudius, move on. At the same time, I'm not blaming Refuging because I could totally see Rudius doing that, but I'm like, it's still not interesting. Like, God, move on. You may have a great fantasy anime recommendation. Obviously, Frerin, Record of Lodos Wars. Let me think for a sec. trying to think of that something that's more obscure. I have to go look. Flying Witch, if you're looking for a more modern day spin mixed with fantasy. I love Flying Witch a lot. Andrew admits to censoring Rudius. Oh, you know for damn sure they're gonna skip all that. I have no doubt when it comes to adapting that whole segment, they're gonna skip all of that. There ain't no way in hell they're gonna. And I wouldn't want that. I honestly don't want them to adapt that because it's gonna be so mind-numbing. Could you imagine like literally 2 episodes of that? 2 episodes. It would probably be 2 episodes worth if they actually fully adapted all that. Imagine the show would be better if it 18 plus embrace that, saying all that online. Yeah, but it would probably not sell as well. I think they're purposely trying to make it more broadly acceptable so it sells better, which I don't blame them. The novels aren't going anywhere. It's Perfujin's choice. I'll never tell a creator to not do what they do if they want to do that with their property. 22 minutes of it literally would be like just straight that. Utawaremono, yes, 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 yes. Utawaremono is easily one of my favorite fantasies of all time. Slayers I haven't watched in so long, but I loved it back in the day. Take that with a grain of salt. Like, I don't know if it still holds up, but I loved it back in the day. Lena Inverse was like one of my first waifus. But yeah, Utawaremono is so good. It's so good. The second season, for me, was a little rough getting through. I think a second watch through, I'd probably enjoy it more than I did last time. It's just very harem-y. It's always been harem-y, but it was just like embracing the harem a little bit too much that it was kind of boring. But yeah, the last season of Utawaremono was so good. I miss it. I wish more people watched Utawaremono, and I understand it because when was the first season? 2006? I think it was 2006. I'll enjoy those 2 episodes to the fullest. Like I said, I don't blame them. I just don't care to hear it. Rui's just being real. Rui's just being real. Guy's got a little bit of an uncertainty there, that's all. I'm gonna have to mow these rooms while I'm going through them, so I don't have to come back to them. I hate mowing rooms. Future developers. I like nostalgic games like this. I like these old concepts that aren't broken. Like the dungeon crawlers time and time again, you know? Again, Etrian Odyssey is one of my favorite games. Love it. But at least don't make me mow the rooms. When I have to create the maps, please don't make me step on every tile in a room. Let's see. Explosive Blade. Kava. No. Kava. That's why I like this series, too. He wrote it in the web novel fully years before light novel and powered through the light novel publication without much issue and never once got axed. Hit one, Suetsu, and here's to say. I'm really happy that the light novel did as well as it did. And apparently a lot of that has to do with the adaptation, so I'm really happy that it worked out for him. Dang it, Reserve. I'm going to probably have to put Rudius back in the party. As much as I want Ghislaine here. It's not like I can't just cycle him out. It's just Reserve can't keep covering without dying. Which I mean doesn't make a difference. He's just not going to start leveling up. He's going to start losing levels to everybody else. Mango has to admit that he's over 18 every time he turns to raise a channel. Let's see. Jeez, like a snake way going on here. There we go. I should be happy, because I was like, no room there. Oh. Sorgon slash. I have a feeling I'm not going to finish this game today, as much as I was planning on it. I think I still have like 3 more zones to go. Because I think there's like 2 zones next to Millis. I think that's it. I think it's just 2 ones next to Millis. I'm gonna select here instead of watching Golden Time. Gotta go. Have a nice playthrough. Take care, man. Thanks for dropping by. I think the day I will be probably editing Mushoku Monday, but then I need to get right into... I need to get caught up on shows. I'm getting behind again. But I really, really badly need to do my rewatch of ReZero. Of course, ReZero might not take too long. I'm mostly planning on, like, partial skimming it. Because I don't have the time to actually sit through and watch the entire thing. So I'll probably, like, mostly 2 times speed it. Maybe slow down for, like, heavy story moments. But I just want a refresher. Just need a refresher. God, vacuum slash sucks. Don't use vacuum slash again, Andrew. I have the Japanese volumes of Mushoku Tensei, and one of them has an advertisement ban thing. It says 3 million circulation, anime production confirmed. And we were at 16 million at the moment, so it did bump, yeah. I know it was a pretty dang huge one. How hard is it to get the ReZero light novels? Pretty easy. I think they're pretty well stocked up. I'm not aware of any that are out of stock right now. I know that Crunchyroll has quite a few that were out of stock, but I don't think Barnes & Noble has any out of stock. Just don't buy them out yet until I get my order in. Wait till the next buy one get one free deal they do, or buy BOGO deal they do. Let me know. Let me place my order, and then you can buy yours. Andrew sometimes works as hard as the animators, almost kill himself. What? I don't... Would I want the man god to visit me? No. 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 Like, even if there's a chance he could tell me that something super bad's coming, I just, no. Don't trust the dude. Don't trust the dude. Plus, I don't want to see his butt wag in his butt wiggle in person. No, I don't want to see his dance. No, I don't want to see a man god butt wiggle at me. Now the question is, if I did get a visit of the man god, how would I look? That's the question. That's the mind blowed question mark. Is what would you look like? Would I see my previous self that I never even knew about? Maybe I forgot. Would I be a cat girl? That would suck. That would suck if I seen that was a cat girl. Send me back. Send me back. I want to be a cat girl. Send me back. Anyways. I'm really afraid of 2 of these guys. I bet Richard's gonna die. Yep. Knew it was coming. We all knew it was gonna happen. These things hit so freaking hard. Hang in there, Ghislaine. I was not expecting to have to fight 2 of these at once. Golly, dude. Knocked out Reserved in 1 turn and nearly killed Ghislaine. I just need to get to that stupid little destination and get out. Normal speed for Amelia scenes? No, normal speeds for all Roxy, or not Roxy scenes, Rem scenes. Same difference. Roxy, Rem, same difference. And you look like your past self as a turtle? Would I be a turtle? I don't think I have the neck for that. I don't think I have the neck for that. Mangon in 3D motion captures. CGI Mangod. CGI Mangod. Oh my gosh. Where's the... You're making me go back east. I want to go west. Stupid dungeons. I mean, are you stuck in another place mentally? I don't know. Okay, no crazy boar guys. I don't have to worry about getting one-shotted. I should probably just chill with my SP right now. Handle these guys with cover. Even Splitter. Yuki's still sitting right here because I said that thing with the mouse. I mean, she's not sitting, but she's sleeping, but she never left my side. She probably planned on going outside to go after him. I played the game named Princess Maker? I was gonna ask for a friend. I don't think so. I think the game would have been 10 times better, taking place in Volume 12. There was a side of me that almost wondered if they maybe possibly had an original plan to do the whole story told. Because this game opens up with Rudius at the graveyard talking about his life. Now, the unfortunate thing is that they jump straight to here, which obviously makes sense because you're going to have things to fight. But I think there's a side of me that almost wonders if they were planning on making multiple versions of them. Again, I'm assuming, I think, based on the map that I read, he's going to get to Millis. And that's where this ends. And my assumption is that maybe they have plans that if this does well enough to do a part 2, where then it goes, you know, through the Dragon King realm all the way up to the refugee camp. Probably get into the northern region, probably get all the way to the university and then stop there. And then maybe the next one is where he goes to the Beggarat continent and goes to the labyrinth. I don't know. I have to say, if they did the whole segment with the teleportation labyrinth, that would be they would probably make a really big dungeon. I bet it would be a really big dungeon. If a lot of these maps that I'm doing right now that are just like the highway and stuff that are taking so freaking long, the labyrinth would have to be huge. What was it? It was 6 floors, right? And then the boss room? Was it 6 floors in the boss room? If I remember correctly? Oh my gosh, I'm finally going west again. I'm gonna start running away from battles so I can make it there. No! No! It's a dead end! Everybody make the dead end joke. Dead to Indo. Son of a bee. So that marker's from another... That's gotta be another stairwell. Right? No, there's a branch right there. Never mind. Damn it. Talking like Ram more? No, I like Ram more. Rem's my... I love Ram, though. But Rem's my favorite. That's why I have a... It's not a body pillow, but it's the same art I think they had for one of the body pillows. I have it behind. You can see it on the podcast videos. Have you ever played a Granblue Fantasy game or see the anime? Yeah, I watched the anime, and Gearless sent me a copy of Granblue Relink, and I played it on stream a while back. Really enjoyed it. Haven't finished it, though. I'm gonna have to retreat again. It's a stupid dead end. Boosto. Shut up. Who's Rem? Womp, 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 womp. The oldest joke in anime history. Who is Rem? Oldest joke. Okay. Honestly, I better freaking see Rem do something this next season. I'm gonna riot. If I don't get something out of Rem this next season, I'm gonna riot. No spoilers, by the way. I'm not asking for spoilers. Just saying. I'm just saying what I'm gonna do. I don't need to hear you say, "Well, you're gonna have to," or I don't need to hear. I wonder. As old time gets for her to awake. As old as time gets for her to awake, based on the season adaptation so far. We get more Betty in season 3, yeah. I think that was probably the biggest pull at the end of the last season was her joining. Or seemingly joining. That was a big win. Soul to God. No, reserved. I need to put Ruius in the party. I'm sorry, Ghislaine. I think I need to put Ruius in the party. This game cannot function without a healer. You cannot build in this game without a healer. Pseudo Harem saves my life every week. I'm glad you're enjoying it. It's a fluffy show. It's a very fun, fluffy show. I haven't watched. I don't think I watched last week. It's kind of a feel-good show. I'm not really getting too much out of it, but it's been fun. It definitely did more than I felt like it was gonna do initially. It's a rare progressing story, which is kind of nice. This place sucks. I'm already not liking this stupid place. Mofu Powie face? I'm gonna start escaping. I'm running out of juice. I'm just gonna have to keep running. See if this other path takes me to the west, and then we'll probably bail. Stupid dungeon. I hate mowing, dude. I hate mowing rooms so much. Because I'm about to run anyways, because if I run into a boss for one of these quests, it's gonna suck. I guess I can always flee. Or die and then come back. Mow the room, mow the room, mow the room. The ED for Pseudo Harem is super good. Is super good. Oh, that's not good. Run. That is not good. Thank you. Double bore right now is no bueno. It'd be good if I can find a save spot. I'm not sure this place has a save spot in 3. Dude, another dead end. It's gotta be another door. It's gotta be another door. Yeah, because there's no way a path can go around. And I've done everything on the west side of this path. So it's gonna be a whole nother door. Son of a biscuit. Son of a biscuit. You probably need to make a meal in the dungeon to refresh yourself. I can just go to the save point. Save point will refresh them. Let's go here. There. Let's save. So... Okay, so if I go down the central southern one and come up the southeast one, that's how I got up to that path that took me to 3. So the assumption is that there's going to be a doorway here in that northern western area. Maybe this path over here on the east, just east of where I'm at, maybe leads up to that north area. That's all I can think of. I'm gonna run. Just escape and runs. Gosh dang it. I have to escape from the fights because otherwise I'm gonna forget what I'm doing right now. That's always the problem with these stupid random fights. It's like if you're trying to get somewhere and have a plotted out plan, if you get involved in the fights, you end up forgetting what you're doing. This should lead up north. Yes, we're doing it. Okay, good. Plan is succeeding. Andrew's losing his sanity. I forgot Dust is still in the chat. I'm like, what is Dust? Dust? What the hell? Oh, Dust. Okay. I totally forgot Dust was in there. Dust took a massive L. Dust took a massive L, dude. The hell is wrong with you, Dust? Oh, I'll take this right. Okay. Okay, yeah. Don't forget this. Dust open. Commander. Commander, you scared me. Commander. Captain. What are you doing? Captain. You are amazing, Captain. Sorry, shut up. Captain, you were so amazing. God damn it, Dust. God damn it, Dust. Dude, are you seriously another dead endo? Stop with the dead endos. It's got to be on the north side of here. There it is. Found it. We found it. My voices make you laugh so hard. I'm that bad. Am I that bad? Oh man. Dude, Geese was killing me the other day. Holy crap. Doing Geese's voice out of nowhere. I was just like, why? I've done Geese so many times. Why suddenly I can't? I never got sick. I literally thought that I was getting sick. So I don't know what the hell was going on with that. It might have been doing Geese and the other character whose name I now shall not mention. Doing them at the same time, maybe possibly why it was getting to me, because they're both kind of in there in the back. Dusty, we got Dust. Kermit Geese. Can I do a Kermit Geese? Who was it I was gonna... There was a character I was gonna do Kermit. Was it Geese? I remember we talked about that at some point of doing one of the characters as Kermit. Maybe it was Pax. Or maybe it was Darius. I remember one of the characters I was gonna do Kermit. I should do Orsted as Kermit going forward. If I have another, don't tell anybody. If I have another April Fool's Mushoku Monday and Orsted's in the episode, I'll do him as Kermit.
Kermit the Frog here. Hey there, boss.
No, shall not be named. I laugh my butt off every time I hear Kermit. Don't you think you'll finish Mushoku Tensei by April? No. No. Somebody broke it down if I was to do 2 chapters every time, which is not always the case. It's been happening a lot lately with the time of the chapters, but I know at some point I need to condense more. I've been bad at condensing some of the chapters. Ugh. I need to walk all that poison? Starting to think there's maybe a spell I'm supposed to get that allows me to walk over poison. There. Now I lost it. I got me laughing and I lost the voice. Please don't do this to the boss. I will be donated if I do an Orsted Kermit. Funny how they describe him as a monkey. He does sort of have like a hunch to him, and his ears are kind of big. I think that's kind of why they kind of put him that way. But yeah, it is odd how he's classified as a demon, and even has like issues in the Millis continent. When how would you tell? I guess that might just be attributed to the Millis. Attributed to Millis, and maybe having a lot of people that kind of look almost kind of very, I don't know, pure. Like that whole concept of the characters, the people being a little bit too pure or whatever. 18 bits, thank you so much, Obscure. Hello, always love Mushoku Mondays. Always a good way to relax when I finish work. Shame I almost always never make it for the premiere, but love listening to it when I get home. Cheers. Thank you so much. I appreciate it for the bits. Yeah, thanks for the support. I'm glad that you at least get to enjoy it. That's why they're still up there. Yeah, I tell most people that whenever you get a chance to watch them, enjoy them. Enjoy them at your own leisure. When you do a Kermit, don't tell us you're going to do it. Don't tell us you're going to be ahead of time. Just gotta spring it on you. Just spring it on you. Damn it, go back out. I'm escaping. I'm escaping. I'm escaping. I'm escaping. Thank you. I was the one who counted it. If you go with the 2 chapters a week, then you have 27 Mushoku minutes remaining. Yeah, I'll be curious if we'll have any more that are... I know, I got a... No spoilers, by the way. I got a... I'm telling the chat not to spoil things. I got a image breakdown of this volume 22, and one of the chapters apparently has 3 images in it. So I'm curious how long that freaking chapter is. Unless they just have a lot of things that need to be shown, or it's a really long chapter. We'll see. These stupid poison paths. No. I'm looking forward to see my favorites. What the hell, Seven Seas moment? There's a really bad Seven Seas moment. Oh damn, damn. I have a lot of fun with the damn it Seven Seas moments, but there is a deeper inner self that's like, I hate, as a collector, I really hate that so many points throughout this collection that I have of my wall is just absolute poor, like, Q&A. Like, you people, you should be able to see some of these bad little takes, and it's like, I understand the idea that you want to get to the prince, but there's so many people that would be perfectly fine finding those mess ups for you. How they miss something, I don't know, right? I mean, it's not like if you were to get it out to like a group of people that would be willing to do that, I'm sure there's tons of fans that would just love to. There's so many people that I have talked to over the years that would they would do it for free. And it's not like giving it to them is going to leak it out there. I mean, the moment that you print an ebook of it, the moment it goes on sale, people have it ripped and on the internet. So it's not like you're preventing it from getting pirated. Just find some people and they'll do it for free. Yeah, that's the biggest problem, is the ones that literally I take it from a PDF and I put it into a Google Doc, and that's where I break it down. And I format it so it's really easy to read on the recording. And my stinking Google Docs is yelling and screaming at the stuff that's on the screen. It's screaming at the stuff on the screen. Oh, Oersted? Oersted. Oh, good old Oersted. Oersted is such a good person. Yeah, Dadas, or that one that was the last one. Win twice. But no, yeah, when I'm doing Mushoku Mondays, it's fun. Like, it's so fun with the premiere, just laughing at it. Every single time, just love laughing at it. But it's like, again, to think that my collection up on my wall has so many imperfections. There was one volume. Which one was it? Was it 19? I think it was 18 or 19. One of those two volumes was so bad. Like, it was so bad. Like, every chapter. And to think that it can get that far and get published without somebody noticing it just is... They must not have any sort of editorial team, I guess. Like, the person translating can spot some of this stuff just by, I don't know, proofreading it? I'm guessing they're not proofreading. Like, they're probably translating and just kind of just send. Alright, here we go. It's over here. Alright. Just be careful not to kill it. Remember, you need to capture it. Are you sure we can kill it? We can't kill it. Yes, I'm sure. I won't let you lose us money. Edis, don't kill it. We need the money. All right. But I'm gonna fight it, right, and technically kill it. But we're not gonna kill it. We're just gonna injure it. I can only imagine how many red lines Google Docs gives, right? I thought we were... Oh, these are some dudes that probably have the thing. Okay. Damn it, I should have got Rudius in the party. Let's try it. We got this. We got this. Edis is in the party. We got Ghislaine in the party. We got this. Let's just do the biggest attacks we got. May instantly kill. That's totally not going to work here. We'll try it though. I'm just gonna do Heaven Splitter. I'm not gonna bother with cover because I think I need to spread the damage. Do Frenzy instead. Dude, they're healing. You're not supposed to heal. Only the player can heal. I'm not doing much damage. This is not good. I need Brutus in the party. All or nothing. Yeah, I'm not making it. I ain't making it. Have you ever played the RPGs where you have to get the enemy below 10% HP but not 0? It sucks. Yeah, it's Pokemon. It's called Pokemon. Oh damn, they're gonna send me all the way back to the save point, aren't they? I have to. There's nothing I can do about it. Damn. All because I forgot to change my character out. Do I even remember how to get there? Yeah, I do. And I do have a shortcut now. Alright. Let me go take a quick breather. I'll let Yuki go see if she can find a mouse. Yuki? Yuki, did you get the mouse? Do you want to go get the mouse? There's another phrase that I say that makes her lose it, and that is insinuating that we're gonna go. How do I say that she doesn't know? Travel. Whenever I mention the idea of us traveling, she loses it. But mouse and squirrels too. But let me go let her out too, and then we will hopefully go kill these dudes. Let me change my party now before I forget, because I know I'll forget. Sorry, Ghislaine. I need the dream team. Even though, yes, technically Ghislaine is the dream team. This is the game forces me to have dream team. Alright. Be right back. Where's my be right back sign? There it is! Burb! And then there. Alright, I'm back. Cam. Verb overlay. I got a package. So I did get an email from Starforge updating me on my PC. They admitted they're having some supply chain issues or something. But they said that I will have a notification on shipment sometime within the week. Which probably means I'm not getting it Sunday. That sucks. That sucks. At least they're honest. At least they're honest about it. I was being patient, it's fine. Alright. Look at there. Look at this, guys. You're gonna freak out. Where's my cam here? Cam here. Look at this. Look at that. It's so amazing when you don't buy it from Crunchyroll. For some reason, they're always so nice and brand new. Like, no problems. It's weird. I don't know what Barnes & Nobles is doing that Crunchyroll can't do, but it's weird. Latest volume of A Sentence of Bookworm. This is what, 8, right? No, this is 5. We still have, what, 7 more? Is it 11 parts in 5? What's up, David? You pop in here somewhere? I missed your chat. Must be a disciple of the Vanguard, I've said multiple times. Did you get the Fair NPC like G Reviews did? I don't know what he got, but yes, I have a Fair NPC coming from them. I actually became an affiliate with them. So, if you do want a... If you're thinking about getting a PC... What's the... Do I have a button for it? I don't think I have a button for it. It's in the description on YouTube if you wanna... If you're thinking of getting one. Oh my god, Mushoku Tensei Redundancy Volumes, December 11th says. Yeah, I got them all pre-ordered. I don't have the second one pre-ordered yet. I'm waiting for more stuff to pre-order from them. These Waterstone bookstores around me. Yeah, originally when they first, and I was talking about it earlier, so I'm probably repeating myself for some people here, but when they first announced that they were, when I was thinking about getting a PC already this year, for tax reasons, because I need to buy something for write-offs. So I was thinking of upgrading my PC because I'm having some issues with some video editing, and I wanted something else to kind of game on to stream for. And so when they announced the Forever and PC, I was like, holy crap, that's just perfect. But I didn't know that you could assign the case to any build, and so I was like, crap, I didn't really want the build that they had for the PC. But then I found out late last month that you could essentially apply that case to anything, and so I placed an order last month. Escape. I need to save my manas. Save manas. Does Crunchyroll sell used books? If what? Yes, it's just for some reason they list them as new. It's weird. I bought like 22 books from them recently, and for some reason, even though they were listed as new, they were all used. It's weird. So apparently, I gotta buy from Barnes & Noble now because everything's used on Crunchyroll. Why did I start so early, man? Just got out of work. This is not early. I mean, it's early compared to what I used to stream like months ago, but yeah. I'll still be on for another 30 or 40 minutes, so. Plus, it's nice to be on YouTube because you can actually watch the VOD. Okay, so we're going... I didn't run into any shortcuts. There's probably some shortcuts on the east side there, isn't there? Ugh, I gotta trek this whole thing again. Let's mow some rooms while we're on the way. Go, 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 go. There's an item that makes them to where they don't attack you much. Let me do that too. Lower my encounter rates. An item or is it an accessory? Dinkon calls on mine, especially in volley adventures. Where's the lowers encounter rates? Lowers encounter rates. Are these the same? Oh, this one increases. What? I think this is a spelling. I'm gonna assume the alluring is supposed to be increasing them, because why would it not be increasing? Alluring makes you think that it's increasing. Let's try that one. That should lower them. When you get big enough as YouTube, get Linus Tech Tips to build you an Onimai themed PC with hardline water cooling. That'd be so freaking cool. No, I was actually happy to find out that the ones that Starforge do are AIOs, so I don't have to worry about cleaning out the water cooling, because that sounds like an absolute pain in the butt. If you want a case, not the whole new computer, they sell the case separately. Yeah, if you go to the link that I have in the description, it will take you to the page where the Ferrin one is. And just go at the top, there is a drop down that is cases, and yeah, the Ferrin one's there. Or like I said, you can choose one of the other builds, and then when you're adding it, there's a bundle that is specifically to add the Ferrin one. And it only costs, I think, like $130 to add it to the other builds. So it's not the full price of the case. Wish I can get a good anime merch in the UK. I save enough something, then Crunchyroll happens, and now we're next to nothing out there. So, does Tokyo Otaku Mode not ship out there? So I got myself a cheap Roxy figure elsewhere. Yeah, I would probably, for like your merch and stuff, I would stick to like Ami Ami, Mandarake, if they ship to UK. Because I don't stare at it for a while, it looks fine. if I just wear some blurry glasses, I can see it. The Monogatari off-season ends? I don't think so. I think they just skipped another week. I don't even think I've seen them announce last week's being delayed again. I know it's supposed to be going to a new arc. Wikipedia says it's volume 12. Okay. I was either 11 or 12. I forget which one it was. Still waiting for them to... Because I think they have the ebook out for it in English. I'm just waiting for them to post the... pre-orders for the physical. I'm not sure why they haven't posted the physicals. I think they're just dragging out the physical releases like crazy. Gosh. What am I doing, dude? I'm trying to fill the map. I don't need to fill a map. Just go, Andrew. Just go. That actually took a while to get a fight. Hey, Dr. Spirit. Hope you are well. Are you excited for Dragon Ball Z Sparkling Zero game release? I'm not sure if that's the trailer that I've seen here recently. I'm not, like, anticipating it right now, but would probably check it out later, though. I'm not going to lie and say that I'm excited for it and looking into it. But, probably something I'll eventually get into. Oh my gosh, this way didn't actually have me dying. That's a great different direction to go. The other direction was through the poison. 4-5 Volume 12 was released September 4th on digital. Yeah, it's been out for a while. I'm kind of surprised that, well, it's not a while, but still. I think pre-orders are only open up to Volume 8 or something like that. Okay, go this way. No, wrong way. My brain got backwards. Don't go into the room yet, Andrew. Don't go in the room yet, Andrew. Don't go in the room yet. Okay, this instant must have, like, ran out. When do you think you'll finish Mushoku Mondays? I'm super close to reaching the current chapter you're on. A year? I don't know. Probably a year. No, go back, go back. I'll go with the old school Blizzard style. It's done when it's done. I'm not rushing anything. We're just taking our time. I'm going to go on tangents as many times as possible and bug the living fire out of everybody that hates me not just reading the book. That's my method. My method is just to drive everybody crazy that just wants me to read it. I have somehow built a following for Mushoku Monday of people that are just wanting a free audiobook. Which I, again, will repeat. If you want the full experience, listening to me read it is not the full experience, because I'm going to skip some repeating stuff. I'm going to skip things that I think is not necessary. So you're not getting the whole story, technically. I haven't cut as much stuff as I used to. I'm always afraid that I'm going to cut something that I don't realize until reading it on the recording. Okay, anything else I can do to prepare? I don't think there's any buff foods, right? I don't think this game has buff foods. Yeah, I think these are all in fight. Let me check, make sure. Okay, good. I'm not maxed out on skill points right now. We're still equipped out, right? Yeah, we're good. I don't think there's any preparation I can do. We're just going. We're just going. Story time with Andrew. All right. Let's do it. I want to take down the ads first. I think that's going to probably be... It's typically the method is you have to take out the ads first. So do group strikes, right? Where's the group strikes? Hers is the slash, right? Yeah. And then Reserved is going to cover. Rudius is going to wall. Boosto. Heaven Splitor. Skill. Keep up the slash. Let's go ahead and do a quick Sandstorm. See if Earth is effective. That was a critical, wasn't it? Edis, go ahead and do an item. Well, we'll get Reserved back up. I don't want to risk anything. Skill. Go back to cover. Damn! Damn! Let's see that. Edis, go ahead and do a heal on Rudy. Go ahead and do another heal on Reserved. He's got special right now? Dude, did they heal everything I just did? I wonder if it's the middle one that's healing. Don't do boost yet. Let's go ahead and get let's get Earth Wall back up. And go back to cover. Let's go ahead and boost. Cumulonimbus. Let's go ahead and again heal Reserved. Cover again. I gotta figure out who's healing, because I think it's the middle guy. Alright, Rudius will do a quick heal again. Boost on. Boost again. Sword got Frenzy. Damn, that X-Flare hurts. Damn! Just one shot at us. What the crap? Oh, man. I leave cover off for a second. Damn, these guys are hitting so freaking hard. I can't risk it. I gotta cover again. Do a heal. Potent. Boost on. Plus. It's the guy on the right. They're both healing. Well, that explains why they're healing so damn much. God dang. I just probably should just focus down one at a time. I need an earth wall again. And of course she misses. Of course she misses. It does say that it can miss, but still, of course she misses. Okay. Keep up cover. He reserved this round. He's getting low. Damn, nice one. Sort of. Dude, he does one too. They all heal. They all heal. Okay, I wonder if there's an ability that can prevent healing. Like a Mortal Strike kind of thing. Because this sucks. I'm literally not out heal. I'm not out damaging their healing. Oh, damn it. Unless I can figure out maybe a weakness. Earth hasn't done anything. I don't think water did much. Wind is doing okay, but not weakness. I really should put up a something for that damn fire. Damn, Rudius. He has one, right? Let's see. I think it's only for wind. No, that's for everything. Let's go ahead and do that. Go ahead and heal Rudius. There it is. Boost on. plus. Boost on. Let's see. I think it's just best doing a God Frenzy right there. We're getting there. I mean, they're halfway down, but I'm afraid they're gonna like do a single turn of them all healing and they just max out. The boost on. Let's go to a 7 splitter again. That's so much better. No, stop healing. Stop healing. I don't know, maybe stun worked on the guy in the middle. Maybe I can keep them all stunned. I'm not sure how well stun works in this game. I should put up another earth wall. And elemental defenses. Edis is losing hers in a turn. Focusing on that guy. If I can get one of them down, I think I'll be good. That'll help out a lot. One, there's not fireball. Oh, no, I didn't mean to do that, but it's fine. I think fireball does good. No, it doesn't. Wasted turn. Good job, Andrew. I'm not gonna cover anymore. I think with these defenses up, it's working out. I need to put another defense up. Cyclone Guard. Good. I think we got our setup. Just keep the guards up and focus down the one. Let's try a stone cannon. He's almost down. Stop it. Stop healing. Stop healing. Stop healing. He's items for anti-healing. Yeah, I'm not sure if there is any. There probably is some. If this doesn't work out, I'm gonna see if I can find a maybe do a stun method. Because I think I seen the middle guy get stunned. I'm not sure if it's his ability or if it was Rejerd's. Okay, elemental's good. No, I think this was doing better? Question mark? That was fine. Yeah, I think what was knocking me out earlier was the spell, so I'm glad the Cyclone's working. Yeah, Spirit Deluge is good. I'm not gonna risk it. I'm gonna heal. Keep heals up. He's almost down. Yeah, use Exoflare. Don't heal. Yes, thank you. Keep Exoflare and don't heal. Good job. Stone Blast. Don't heal. I'm rooting for them to attack me. I'm just rooting for them to attack me. Alright, this should do it. Finish him off. Get that guy out of here. Get him out of here. Oh my gosh, I didn't know it does an animation. I didn't know it did an animation. Yeah, that's the thing that's stunning. There you go. Great. One down. One stunned. GG. Unless they do some kind of like second form, now that one of them's dead, we're good. Should I go for the guy on the right or the middle? Let's take out the guy on the right. I'm gonna do Frenzy. Should do more against them separately now that only did 2 attacks. I thought it did more than 2. Get the Cyclone back up. There's too many damn spells. Stop healing. Stop. Only the player is allowed to heal. This is one of those moments that you get a sense of what the NPCs go through. Damn it, they keep healing. Damn it, they keep healing. They keep putting up these stupid walls. Probably go up 1 speed. Let's do 2 speed. Alright, we got all walls up. We're all good there. Mana is getting low. I might start conserving. Screw it. Deluge. Okay, water wasn't doing too great. I think the stone cannon did pretty good. Let's do stone cannon. Boost it, stone cannon. Yeah, a sandstorm. I got the mana for it, do it. Sort of frenzy. God, I feel like they're healing more now. Deluge. Oh, no, I need cyclone. Reese is unprotected. Back to deluge. Guys are a pain in the butt. Defense are still good. Water arrow. There, he's dead. One more. We're gonna get this. This fight's so long. Those stupid heals suck so much. All right, we're running out of AoE. Let's get that. Don't get reckless. Keep the plan, Andrew. Keep the plan. Get another wall up. Okay, boost it. Where is Doofus? Where is Doofus? Stupid, I missed again. I freaking hate. I'm 2 for 1. Like, I only have one that has actually hit. Let's go ahead and lower his agility too. Why not? Get him, Edis. Get him, girl. Yeah, there you go. 300 damage when it actually hits. Stone cannon. Yes. Oh my gosh. This is like a gym leader, right? It's like this is kind of like a gym leader. Okay, that was a really long fight. That was a stupidly long fight. Hey Nova, thanks for the follow on Twitch there. What's up, Sization? How you doing? We need the Alia gift. I think I posted it in the Discord. But yeah, that's Earthly from the mods. He's the one that made that. I love it. The moment he made it, I was like, yoink, yoink. I had one that, but it was like a white background. They released one that was white background from the actual animators, and then he did one from the actual show. Oh my gosh. All that for a brush set. All of that for a brush set. I just had a life or death fight with 3 random dudes to get a brush set. Oh man. I would have just gone and buy him one. What else do we have to do? We have to harvest Luminia Ore. Where would that be at? I don't think there's any other markers, so it's gonna be a spot on the map. Let's get out of here first. It's probably on this side too. Well, Rudius leveled up. Resurge's leveled up. Let's just swap out Ghislaine and we'll just run for it. Sorry, Edis. I gotta swap you out. I want to get this last thing from this area before we leave. You can use it on Roxy and trigger. I think it's like a painting brush. A painting brush. I think it's supposed to be a painting brush. Am I multi-streaming? Yeah. I'm on Twitch and on YouTube. I haven't been on Twitch in a long time, and that was mainly because they wouldn't allow me to multi-stream, and then they opened it up at some point, but I didn't want to go through the hassle of getting like a restreaming service to do it. But then I found a new plugin. They made a new plugin for OBS, and it works really well. So depending on where people like, if they like to be, if they're comfy on the Twitch platform, they can hit us over there. If they like the YouTubes, can do that too. No, that is not a harvesting spot. I need a harvesting spot. That fight literally take me like 20 minutes. So Twitch, so I can follow there. It's Otaku Spirited, an ED at the end there. Same as this, same as the YouTube channel, just an ED at the end, because somebody else stole my name. YouTube and Twitch are my two places I wish I can get my name, and I can't. Somebody stole my name. I don't even know how I managed to get the YouTube one. I guess I got just lucky. Which is fine. The YouTube's like my main source right now, so it's good that I actually at least got it there. It's funny because X, at some point, they were talking about if people are inactive for a while, they were going to loosen up names or handles. And I was like, I immediately went and checked who had the Otaku Spirit name, and I was like, damn it, they keep posting like every now and then. Like they it's like they're trying to keep their channel, their page alive. I thought about DMing them and saying, hey, would you sell the name? I don't want to bug the dude. I don't know who they are. I would hate somebody randomly messaging me going, hey dude, I want your name. I don't know, they might not be mine. Hey, trade me. I want Otaku Spirit. You can have it. Did you know Otaku Spirit is a cooler name? Wouldn't you love to have my handle? And then I have to proceed to find everywhere that I have Twitter linked and have to change it. Guy's so mad. Failed to run away. Damn it. Failed to run away. Damn it. I didn't get that thing, did I? No. Oh, this is in the stormy camp. Andrew. Get out of here. Just get out of here. Just get out of here. It's worth 2 gold coins. Did they actually mention the brush set being in the novel? I wouldn't doubt it. Which, yeah, if it's 2 gold coins, then holy crap, that's worth it. Because that's an insane amount over here. Imagine they were a fan, they'd probably be down then. I doubt it. I mean, I doubt that they know who I am. I guess you never know. I mean, I'd probably pay for it. I mean, it would be worth to pay for. And I could just write it off, but it's like a very questionable area of buying a handle like that. I guess I could technically use like PayPal or something like that and reverse it if it doesn't go through or whatever, but it's like a very questionable process. I wouldn't even know where to begin. I know it's simple as them changing it to something else and waiting for a little period of time and then renaming mine. I don't think it's a very complicated process. I don't know. I never tried it. What am I doing? Adventure Guild. How's the new Alia episode? Nobody at my work has watched it yet. It's really good. It's a really good episode. Nice little mixture of comedy and some villainous moments. Some villainous moments. Thank you for getting this back for us. Are you a friend of the artist? I was friends with his late wife. Her glossy black hair was truly beautiful. Oh, I see. That must be why he's obsessed with the color black. Well, he probably made the brush out of her hair. Oh, I thought I was gonna get into it. I literally thought I called it. Well, yeah, because like they've been building up this whole idea of the last boss in that show. You're gonna finally get your villainous moment. Greetings, please take your time. Brushes. Yep. Yep. No new ones? Really? All I have is something for the Stormy Cavern? Oh, I know I'm going to go to the Stormy Cavern, and I'm going to complete this, and you're going to give me 5 more quests for the Stormy Cavern. Okay. Is what it is. Take our punches as we go. Yeah, got some Meido moments, some great Ayano moments. We get our trope. Protagonist character is deathly ill and unable to move himself. Have to have that whole sequence. Japan's got some crazy colds, dude. Japan has got some crazy colds. Oh, I was about to say, that was a really small map. Way over there. Damn. Only have a little bit longer to go on here, so let's go ahead and see if I can blitz over there. I'm curious if this is going to progress the story into the next part. Purifying sense. Let's go! Oh, I should have restocked on potions. Nope. Back. Spider silk. That didn't last very long. I guess it is lowered rate. Dude, Makane has been so freaking good. I'm gonna be... I think of all the shows on right now, Makane is gonna probably the one I'm gonna miss the most. I mean, I'm gonna miss Aya a lot, mainly for Yuki. And it's been honestly, the Aya stuff has been pretty good for the Twitter. I've been getting a lot of boost on the Twitters from Aya. But yeah, I'm gonna legit miss Makane. For a while there, Makane and Aya were fighting each other for #1, and it just feels like out of nowhere, Makane just they kept releasing like 10 out of 10 episodes. Aya, I think, finishes next week. How many more episodes do we have for Makane? I think we have 2 more Makane, right? We still have 3 of Oshinoko. Like, it feels like the actual summer season, the shows, their finishing times are like super off from each other. It's probably obviously due to the whole Olympics and stuff. I will miss Lemon. We will always miss Lemon. Lemon, best girl. The way I feel right now, like if you were to stop the story now, obviously season 1's not going to fully adapt Makane. I think it obviously is going to have much more to go through. Hopefully we get another season, but if you were to conclude the show right now with some sort of romance, honestly, I don't really feel like as the story is told right now, I don't feel like I necessarily need to have a romance. Like I think Nikumizu is just a really cool dude. And I don't necessarily need him to get one of them. I think he's a very supporting dude. As a reward, I would love him to be able to get one of the girls. But, right now I feel... They're definitely seemingly like they're going to be lining it up for Anna. I mean, from the very beginning, it's always felt like Anna's going to be the win because she's the cover girl. This series would probably shock me a lot if it ends up being thinking. This is actually requiring a lot more thought than I thought it would. I'm not really sure exactly who I would probably say. I mean, I want Lemon because obviously I like Lemon the most, but I don't I think she's so friend-zoned to him. I mean, they've all technically kind of friend-zoned to him, but... Damn. Just escape. Oh my gosh. How many buffs are they going to have? That was like, what, 3 times speed? They were just like buffing like crazy. Okay, I'm about to say, I thought it was going to be dead end. The request asks for a big as chunk as possible, so let's find a good size one. Okay, I guess we found the good size one. Alright, that was quick. Let's get out of here. Let's evacuate. I would be super shocked if the light novel series would have a character like Komari win in the end. Again, like I said, I think Anna is obviously lined up as being his choice. But I almost feel like he should reject Anna and never get with Anna because she's rejected him so many times. Like, it would be so... I think it would be like kind of a poetic justice to have at some point... The assumption that I have is that eventually it gets to the point where all 3 of the girls like him, but none of them make a move. And that lack of a move could be different for each one of them. Some of them could have a feeling of not wanting to be rejected again. Some of them can have a feeling of not wanting to ruin the group. And some of them can have something else. Like, just maybe it's just not an uncertainty or that something there. Honestly, for me, I want it to be Komari and Lemon get together. And then have Anna get with him. But I think it'd be poetic justice for him to reject Anna. But I think what's going to happen is that at some point, one of them is going to want to make a move, and I think it might be Lemon. I think Lemon might make a move, and it will cause Anna and Komari to start making a move. Like, it's going to take one of them to step forward, and the rest of them are going to jump in. Don't do that to him. Anna Chico will win. Lemon don't like him like that. I think she does, she just doesn't realize it yet. I think they all like him in some way. I mean, they're obviously going to like him because he's a nice person. But I think that's what's so great about the series so far is it's doing well in acknowledging the idea that simply because somebody is there for somebody and helps them through a hard time doesn't immediately mean that you have to fall in love with them. There's a sense here with, like with Lemon. She's like, he's a really cool dude. He helped me out. But she kind of sees him as like one of the other girls. Oh, I can tell about that. He's just like one of the other girls. I knew you were just going to give me one quest for the next place. Just one. Just one. Thank you for one quest. A staff is useless if it breaks immediately. They must have made this request in order to improve it. I'm surprised we have not gotten over to the next continent yet. Is that Dragon Bone Marsh? That was Dragon Bone Marsh, right? A good time to wrap her up. Wait. Okay. I didn't realize what happened earlier. I just seen on my log over here, IRL word ban, nothing burger. And I didn't realize, I thought that, I thought it was like an auto mod or something like that. I completely missed that joke. I hate you, by the way. I hate you, Patches. Anyways, I'm gonna wrap things up there. Call it a day. I gotta go cook some stuff. I'm gonna make some taco salad. I'm gonna make a taco salad. Although I'm bummed because I didn't get any bell peppers, but I don't think bell peppers would be good in it. The most unexpected one, it's always the starter. It's always like I said, it's always the cover girl. And like I said, that seems to be Anna. When I first watched Makane, I got scared. It was a Doki Doki Literature Club adaptation. It's like a school live thing. So I guess it's a good thing that he's kind of avoiding. That is a cool thing. I think the reason why I like Makane so much is, yeah, the girls are great. The writing's great. But I like the main character. It's so rare to have a show where I like the main character. They're doing so great with him. He has his own story. It's obviously in his... He doesn't seem to think that he has friends. Like, I think he only recently, with, like, the whole situation with What's-Her-Face being sick, is, like, finally he said, oh, yeah, I think I'm your friend. He doesn't like to admit that he has friends. Anyways, I'm gonna call it. Tomorrow... Shoot, tomorrow's gonna be busy, isn't it? No, we have, No, I'm thinking tomorrow's Saturday. My gosh, I am so tired. I'm so tired. We just got slime tomorrow. I'm not sure if I'm gonna cover 2.5 dimensional seduction anymore. But anywho, I'll talk to you guys later. Again, same time next week. It was a lot of fun. Like I said before, I was not really sure I want to do a stream, but I appreciate you guys getting on here and chatting with me. It definitely helped out my day. Got my mind off of things. It was fun. Pretty Aragi coded. It's like seeing that dude. They are your friends. Yeah, right. But yeah, I appreciate it, guys. Thanks, guys, for dropping by. And until next time, like I said, hit us up on the Discord if you're not on there already. But I appreciate you guys dropping by. That is true. Well, no, that's tonight. That's tonight. But I'm a little bit behind on that. I might get some caught up done over the next couple days. Anyhow, thank you guys so much. And until next time, y'all have a good one. If I can find my goodbye button.